Okay, I've given the needs for a little bit of time to soak in, and give it a quick buffy on the buffy doodle on the outside. Yes, I just said buffy doodle, didn't I?
Yeah.
And now it's time to put a finish on this thing. Got my tan coat. Yeah, I always shake these things. And I stick it in my clamp here so I don't accidentally knock it over. Actually, that's just to hold it, because I actually have to take it and put some on here. What I'm going to do is not do it that way. I am going to use a dauber. Let me get one real quick. A dauber. I'm going to spread it on with a dauber and then wipe the excess off with my paper towel. So let's get to it. If it was just smooth leather, then I could just wipe it on and off with the paper towel. But since it's stamped, and it is actually stamped quite deep, a dauber will help to get it down into all the little nooks and crannies. Just get stuff on there. Make sure to get it down into those stitch lines. And then just take my paper towel and wipe off the excess. Now there are air bubbles in it, but that's okay. They'll go away. Get a nice, smooth, even layer on it. And then turn it around to the backside. Same thing, I'm just going to do it the same way. On with the dauber and off with the paper towel. Same thing, make sure I get it down into those stitch lines, because that will also help to protect the stitches. And wipe off the excess. It absorbs into the leather a little bit, not as much as a neat's foot, but basically just stays just below the surface, so it bonds very well, and it leaves a protective coating on the outside. Also, what I like about tan coat is that it doesn't really seal it. I don't like leather to be completely sealed. I feel it's got to breathe a bit. Now the front part is dry enough to give it a good buffing. If you get to buffing it before it's completely dry and hard, you can get a good shine out of it. And there you go. That's the finished front. And looks like the back's ready for, back's ready for buffing too. Not really so much necessary on the back. But still, you know, you want it to look good no matter which way you look at it. Also, as I mentioned when I was burnishing the edges, gum trag is great for burnishing the edges, but you still got to put a top coat over top of it Because, you know, it'll make the edges pretty, but they won't stay that way. Now, basically, that's it. I'm going to put the finish on the edges pretty much the same way I put on the rest of the holster. And making sure to get inside of these belt slots. I'm going to use one of these little cotton swabs for that. Just doing it the same way. The light's acting up. And if need be, I can go back and burnish them some more. Then once all that's done, well, I'll tell you what, let me come back and I'll show you. Okay, now once I have tan coat on everything, then I take my mallet, stick it in my clamp, take my holster, and put it on my mallet. Put it on my mallet just like that, and then just leave it sit for a while. Actually, I'll probably let it sit for a couple of days before it goes out. I want to make sure it's good and dry. I don't want it sticking to the packing material as it's getting shipped out. That would really kind of suck. But I'm gonna have to pick a day when the lighting's better. But that's it. That's pretty much it right there. Got that side buffed. I've got all the edges coated, and I'll probably do some more burnishing on them before it goes out. But that's pretty much the finished holster. And we'll see you next time around.